Welcome, yogis. I'm Yogi Dan, Yogi Dandasana here. Ashtanga Rebel Yoga. I am doing my first wisdom talk tonight, a Dharma talk. So I'd like to just spend 10 or 15 minutes talking a little bit about the Nadis. The Nadis are a system of channels, energetic, subtle channels throughout the body. Many of us have heard of chakras, energy centers, but Nadis are just as important in the yoga system as the chakras, and Nadis are just not as well known. So I would like to spend our time having a discussion on the Nadis. There are said to be, ancient texts vary in this, but it is said to be over 72,000 different Nadis throughout the system. But I would say, in essence, that number is not meant to be taken literally. It is meant to be more thought of as an uncountable amount of nadis in our system, an unfathomable amount to count, an infinite. So you could get away with saying there's an infinite amount of nadis within the yoga, within the body. And these nadis, nadi is literally translated into channel or flow or river. Nadis is Sanskrit, and when you translate that, it would be flow, river, channel, pathway. And these channels in our system, the chakras are these energetic centers, and the nadis are the streams that deliver the energy throughout the body. Despite having an infinite amount of nadis within our system, there are three in particular I'd really like to talk about today. And those are the Ida Nadi, the Pingala Nadi, and the Sushmana Nadi. So when you look at the Ida Nadi, that would be left nostril, right brain, right side of body. And then when you're looking at the Pingala Nadi, you would be looking at right nostril, left side of body, left brain. And the Sushmana Nadi is down the center line of access. So you have the Sushmana Nadi that interweaves the center access, your spine. So it forms this double helix pattern around your spine, very similar to our DNA. And it starts at the base of the spine, the Muladhara chakra, and it goes all the way up to the Sahasrara chakra, the crown of the head. And then you have the Ida Nadi, starts at the base of the spine, and it spirals around the Sushmana Nadi in the spine, and it interconnects, crisscrosses at every chakra point. From the base of the spine all the way up, exiting, or not exiting, but ending at the left nostril. And then you have the Pingala Nadi. The Pingala Nadi starts at the base of the spine, and it interweaves the spine and crisscrosses and interconnects with the Sushmana Nadi in the Ida Nadi at each of the chakra centers. And it forms this double helix pattern, quite beautiful, spiraling up the spine type pattern. Traditional health science like Ayurveda and yoga believe that the body functions by the life force within it. And this is known as prana. So the nadis are specific pathways for the prana within the body. The nadis need to be healthy and strong, free from obstruction. Our physical, mental, and spiritual health can be affected when the nadis become blocked. and they can become blocked or locked up by our karmas, our samsaras. We can we have a lot of things we must work through in our life, and issues that we have to deal with. The hero story. We must have faith and overcome. So, of these three nadis, Ida, Pingala, and Sushmana, like I said before, we have 72,000 nadis within our body, just an infinite number of nadis, and we must work to keep these clean and strong, just like we would keep our bodies strong and flexible and exercise and this sort of thing. So of the three nadis, the central access nadi, the one in the middle, the Sushmana nadi, is absolutely the most important. It is considered the single central most important energetic channel that runs from the base of the spine, the Muladhara chakra, to the crown of the head, the Sahasrara chakra. It's very important nadi. It is the most critical energy channel within your body. It is the nadi of spiritual awareness. We find true harmony within ourselves when we have this nadi and it's active and strong. It is very noticeable when you are balanced in your Sushmana nadi. It is believed that there is a serpent energy coiled 3 times around the base of the spine. This energy is known as Kundalini energy. And this energy, when awakened, rises up through the spine, spiraling up, awakening and activating all of your chakras along the way, energy centers. So when the Sushmana Nadi is strong, clean, and awakened, the Kundalini energy has a very easy time rising up. And the Kundalini energy is, it's something to look into. It's not something you would probably want to take literally. It's more of a subtle type energy. You can use your imagination. I encourage you to use your imagination with this a little bit. And that will manifest into most likely some more physical, tangible sensations of your nadis, of your chakras. So use your imagination here if you're having a hard time grasping onto something that you cannot physically see. This is not something that can be looked at under a microscope, the nadis, the chakras. This is a yogic system that dates back far, far before our modern day Western sciences. And with that point in mind, quantum physics, different sciences now are finally, in a way, catching up to these ancient forms of yoga science. And they're finding that all these ancient things are now modern day science breakthroughs. So it's all seems to be coming together in a very amazing way. So you have Ida Nadi, Pingala Nadi, Sushmana Nadi. Sushmana Nadi, very important, center access Nadi. And then Ida Nadi. Ida Nadi starts at the base of the spine and spirals up and ends at the left nostril. Ida is associated with the moon, divine feminine. It is cool, clear consciousness. It is associated with the lunar cycle, the moon. It is retrospective, introverted. It is empathetic. It is passivity. It is right side of brain, left side of body. It is more of the yin side, creative, soft, feminine. Pingala Nadi starts at the base of the spine, moves up the central axis, crisscrossing the Sushmana Nadi and the Ida Nadi at every chakra. Pingala Nadi ends at the right nostril. The Pingala Nadi is associated with the solar side of our being, masculine, sun, fire, inner heat, physical, extroversion, analytical, generating heat, left brain, right side of body. Pingala Nadi. In yoga, asana, pranayama, meditation, and chanting, we use, so in yoga, asana, pranayama, meditation, and kirtan, chanting, are used to move blocked energy and activate the nadis, activate the chakras. The main focus of Hatha Yoga is to balance the nadis. Such asanas as Virabhadrasana A and B, Warrior 1, 2, Warrior 3 are good to strengthen the central nadi, Sushmana Nadi. The lateral stretches would be really good to strengthen and work clear the Ida and Pingala nadis. One of the most effective ways to balance the nadis is pranayama technique called Nadi Shodhana. Nadi meaning pathway, Shodhana meaning purification. So in English terms, Nadi Shodhana would translate into alternate nostril breathing. It's a literally meaning, Nadi Shodhana also literally meaning channel cleansing breath. So by alternating which nose we breathe from, we isolate the Ida and Pingala energies to create greater balance between them. Slower, more yin-like restorative classes are good for balancing and working with Ida Nadi. Such as yin yoga, restorative yoga. And then working with the Pingala Nadi, Ashtanga yoga is more of a Pingala Nadi type yoga. More active, very exercise, strong, athletic. Pingala Nadi. Practicing Ashtanga yoga, Hatha yoga, meditation, any form of pranayama, you've probably worked with these chakra systems, the nadi system, without even knowing it. In one way or other, you have probably manipulated this energy within you. Ida and Pingala nadis are also associated with the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, our fight and flight, rest and digest reactions. So when we are more relaxed, more passive, in that state of being, we are in our Ida beingness. We are in exercising, more do, go, moving. We are working more with the Pingala side of our being. Ultimately, yoga practice is rooted in ancient India and is still at its fundamental level geared toward balancing the nadis and the chakras, awakening the serpent within. So just giving a quick demonstration, if you like this demonstration of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, we will be creating a new video next week of a full Pranayama video lesson. So you can tune in next week for that. If you like what you see, please give me a subscribe, a like, let me know. So this is an absolute excellent way to purify and to balance the nadi and Pingala nadis in the system. So we'll bring both of our wrists to our knees, straighten our arms, And then left hand will go to Anjali Mudra, left index finger to thumb. And then right hand is going to go to Vishnu Mudra. So we're going to take our index finger and middle finger and bring it into our palm. Good. And then we would find that Ujjayi breath. So you can contract the back of the throat. And you're breathing in and out through the nostrils, but the inhalation, rather than coming from the tips of the nostrils, it's coming from the back of the throat. So you contract the back of the throat, and the inhalation, that sucking action, is coming from the back of the throat now instead of the tips of the nostrils. And this will sound like waves of an ocean. It will sound like whispers. Long, steady, rhythmic breathing. Now adding texture to your breath, adding quality, sound, and texture, and sensation to your breath. And then bringing that right hand to our notes in that Vishnu Mudra, right thumb is going to block right nostril, and we're going to inhale through left nostril. This can be 3 to 10 seconds, however naturally long it is. And then pinky finger, index finger, take left nostril, and we exhale through right nostril. Inhale through left nostril, block right nostril with thumb. Index finger and pinky, block left nostril, exhale through right nostril. Inhale through left. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Now exhale through left. Paraka, inhale through left. Richaka, exhale through right. Inhale through right. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. And then exhale through left. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Inhale through right. And exhale through left. Switching it up one more time, we'll inhale back through left. And we'll exhale through right. Inhale through right. And exhale through left. Release. Bring the wrist back down to the knee. Bring both hands to Shin Mudra. Continue to breathe. Noticing how you feel. Quality of breath, sensation in the body. Balancing Pingala and Ida Nadis. That sun and moon. Divine masculine and feminine energies. And I guess I should have given you this before we started Nadi Shodhana. You can always bring your 2 fingers underneath your nose and exhale. And you can feel which side of the nostril is more prominent. So for me, it would be my right nostril, which would be Pingala Nadi. So for me, the more masculine action type energy is more prominent within my system right now, which is good, which is fine, but you would not want that to always be the case. You would probably be living a more high stress life, less relaxation. You would want to try to balance that as much as you can. And then it's good to try that little exercise of exhaling and figuring out which Ida or Pingala Nadi is more prominent before Nadi Shodhana, and then try it after Nadi Shodhana. And also, I will say that Sirsasana, headstand, is a very powerful Nadi balancing asana. In fact, for me personally, it is very powerful. You can notice, you can try that practice by bringing your finger under your nose and noticing which nostril is more prominent, and then after practicing Nadi Shodhana or Sirsasana headstand, any of those techniques, you try it afterwards and you'll notice, usually you'll probably notice a more balanced flow of energy between both nostrils. And that's what we're going for. That's what we would like to get here, to get out of this. So thank you so much. Before we leave today, I'll give you one more quick exercise that you can do to really focus on. Well, I wanted to do a form of. I wanted to do Trikonasana, triangle pose, but the way my camera is set up, I'm afraid if I stand up, you probably won't be able to see my head. I didn't really think about that before we began this video. That's okay. That's okay. We got this. So any lateral stretches would really help with that. So working with the right side of our body, you can plant the left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And then just reach over the head, slightly bending the elbow. Getting into this right side of the body. Working with that Pingala, the inner fire, the tapas, the sun, analytical. And then you can inhale up, plant the right hand, reach the left hand over the head, exhaling. Slightly bend the elbow, maybe point the chest to the ceiling. Working with Ida, that cool, clear, divine feminine consciousness. You could switch back and forth a few times, even dropping down to the forearm, getting deeper into that side body. Good. Hands to heart center. Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you find this video useful and it helps you in some way, shape, or form. I am here to love and serve. Exhale all the oxygen out of your body. Draw your navel in and squeeze all that stale air from the bottom of your lungs out. Inhale for Om. Thank you so much. I wish you many blessings. Namaste.